Hey YouTube, Indiana John here. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Bradley Kimura, or Kimura, or however you say it. This is the newest one that just came out with the G10 scales on it. And instead of putting it in the box and trying to take it out with one hand, I already have it out. There's a couple of weird things about this particular knife. It's a really nice knife, but it's got a few drawbacks. It's just like weird mistakes that I wouldn't expect a big knife company to make, I guess. I don't know. The first one that's kind of odd is the pivots. The one right in the center right now on the bottom, on the bite handle, is a T6. Oh, I'm sorry, no, that's a T8. And then the one on the safe handle is a T10, which is just very bizarre to me. It's not really a big problem or anything, it's just weird. And then, you know, the back is silver, but the rest of the hardware is black, which isn't abnormal, it's just, you know, nothing. Yeah, so I'm gonna start out with a couple of drawbacks. I don't know if I already said that or not. But yeah, so that was a little weird, but not too big of a deal. The other thing is, let's see, what was that? 3? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it has 3 swings on the bite handle and like 2. Yeah. 2 on the safe handle, which is really not that much compared to, say, the rep, which runs on bushings. 1, 2. Yeah, so it's very stiff and a little weird to flip. Like, it flips okay, but it's just kind of slow, sluggish almost. It's also a little bit short, which isn't too bad. Here's a 51 for reference. It's just barely shorter. Yeah, so it's a little short, a little slow, kind of heavy too, but it's a good weight, has good balance on it. That doesn't show you very well. But it fans decently. I do really like the way the handles feel. They feel really solid. It's got, I don't know if the camera can really pick it up, but it has a bunch of grooves in it along the length of it, yeah. So that's pretty cool. I like that. It's very. Sorry, my hands are all gross. I've been working on a knife. This one right here for the last 24 hours, and yeah, that was a lot of work. Yeah, so they're pretty round. I've never actually flipped like one of the older Kimuras, but they kind of look to be sort of squarish and stocky, but this is very round. It chokers very well when you can do a choker. Yeah. And the last thing that I'm going to say is, well, I have a couple more things. The latch that came on it was a pretty decent latch for a non-spring latch. Came with this little pouch, little certificate-y thing, and a nice round latch. You can do some stuff with the latch. You can kind of do a latch fan. That one there, but it doesn't work as well as like a spring latch or paracord latch would. But it's nice, and it locks up really tight. And the washers on it are bronze phosphorus, and there aren't any bushings or bearings or anything in there, just washers. And for a knife of this weight, it could definitely use bushings at least, but I'm not too concerned about it. The reason that it is so stiff, I think, is because the washers are kind of thick, and the barrel spacers back here are not very long, so it holds the handles close together, and when those are tight, then the handles are stuck really close together. And if you have a blade that's decently thick with two thick washers in there, that's the handles are being held really close together, and the blade and washers are too thick, so it's going to kind of pinch. Even without tightening the pivots, it pinches it. So I think that's why it's so like that. That was okay, but the safe handle is just really stiff. It's not tight, it's just stiff. I think that's pretty much all I have to say on it. It does flip really well again. And very last thing, the spine on it, if the camera will focus, I don't know, but the spine is let's see, it's chamfered, so it's not rounded over, but it is, the corners of it are kind of rounded off, and that feels really comfortable. Super sharp, very nice knife. Yeah, that's pretty much all I got to say about it. If you got any questions, comments, concerns, just type in the comments and I'll try to get back to you. Thanks for watching, have a good day.